Hello everyone, it is Nian here, and I am bringing you game 2 of the semi-final between Mindfreak Esports, I think it is TargA, and up in the top from Team Liquid, it is TaeJa, who is currently leading 1-0, and this game is going to be played out on Cloud Kingdom. And TargA is still the last foreigner in the tournament. He was the last foreigner in last game, and he's the first. And he's still the last foreigner in this game. However, he needs to win this to have any hope of advancing, because if he loses this, he's actually out of the tournament. And it goes to grand final, which will be 4GG versus somebody. TargA, TaeJa, we don't know yet, but we will do after this game. So we're going to see a supply depot come down for a ramp wall off by the looks of it from TaeJa. However, he has sometimes done this and then built a barracks over here or down here on the limb. But he might actually go for CC first, because it does look as though it's going to be a fairly late pull, or possibly even a hatch first from TargA. Because TargA is managing to bank up quite a few resources. But no, there's the barracks in a... Well, it's TaeJa, so it's expected to be in a weird place, but it looks as though there's another SCV there, so it looks as though it's going to be double proxy barracks. And the question is, will TargA actually see this? And he hasn't seen it yet. He's seen the supply depot. And there's no barracks, no barracks. Where's the barracks? Where's the barracks? And he sees the barracks there. And that's not that good for TaeJa. Because I think he played a game earlier where he put 2 barracks there and they both got scattered as well. So I think it might need to be a case of learning from mistakes. But the Marine's going to come out, and the SCV's still going to make its way over to the natural to make the bunker. But how successful this will actually be is anyone's guess. But 2 Marines coming out of that production facility, and 2 are going to be coming out the other, presumably. Just the one for now. But the bunker, will it go down at the natural, will it go down at the main? That is the question. It can't be built on the creep though, which is a problem if ever there was one. But it looks though a fairly late pull going down. And there's a drone transfer, but it looks as though it's going to be to sort of try and stop this advancement. And TaeJa trying to stutter step and just managed to get away from the drones for a second. But managed to take 1 drone down. Will he take the rest of the drones down? This could end up being quite close. The bunker's down. Will he manage to take down the SCV? He does manage to take down the SCV, but there's another one that just takes over. And he will need to evacuate probably. Because the Lings and drones are just going to be able to fence him in. And his SCVs might actually get surrounded, I think. However, TaeJa managing to focus fire down the drones pretty effectively. However, the spine crawler is now beginning to focus on the bunker. But the bunker finishes and is going to get salvaged, because the Queen and the spine crawler are both there. And we do see the lifting to make a wall from TaeJa. But Marines are going to probably try and run in here and possibly pull the Queen out of spine crawler range, which could happen. But the spine crawler does move forward, and will he manage to get the Queen whilst the spine crawler is burrowing? However, he has worked himself into a way behind. However, there's no mining going on at the natural now. However, TaeJa is managing to get his natural up and running. And this natural, there's the Queen. The Queen dies. Natural, will it die? Won't it die? Spine crawler moves back. Focus firing the spine crawler. Will he be able to get it before it completes? No, it's on half health. But the natural will actually go down. And it's at this point where TargA begins to think, I need to kill these Marines quickly. But he brings the drones in and manages to kill a good couple of Marines. But TargA's lost double the resources of TaeJa. And the Lings are just sort of trying to stop this hatchery from going down. It's hovering at 294, 295. It'll slowly recuperate itself, but only very slowly. And there's the third barracks coming down. And it looks as though there might have to be some, or there just might be some drop plays. There's the factory coming down. And it would be quite nice if there was a drop play, but two Lings working across the map. Going to try to see if they are able to find an opening. But yes, the barracks does lift up so it can have a reactor appended onto it. And those Lings just get completely denied. And TargA is definitely playing off the back foot. If we go into units lost, the workers killed is 9-4. So it's not that much of a back foot, but the hatchery is now bleeding out. Sort of. It's regenerating, but bleeding out. Zerg structures, they heal, yet they still bleed out. I don't get it. I know that Protoss structures just don't bleed out, but they regenerate the shields. And the Spine Crawler still on half health. I wonder if we'll see a transfuse at some point for the Spine Crawler, but the two queens have been brought up, and TaeJa will go and scout out to see if there is a third, which there isn't, which is always a good sign. But the Overlord just poking in, checking what's happening. But there's two starports coming down, so we might now see double port Banshee, which could be a possibility. There's a tech lab already out, and yes, there will be a lift off and land. And there's the other tech lab, so it does look as though we're going from proxy 2 racks into 3 racks into double port Banshee. TaeJa is feeling pretty cheesy today by the looks of it. After playing a solid macro game last game and winning. And there will be a squadron of 11 Marines. Yes, 11 Marines coming out. And 2 Banshees are going to come out, as well as double Hellion. So it's basically going to be 4 openings at the same time. Reacts Hellion, double port Banshee, 3 racks, proxy 2 racks as well, and bunker rush. So going to just pile in, try and kill off the spine before it can kill off too many other forces. And kills off one queen. He kills off another. The probes have been pulled, or the drones have been pulled, the SCVs have been pulled, the worker units have been pulled. The other queen falls. Drones starting to get pulled. The queen will go down. The Evo chambers building, but I don't know how much it'll do. The drones manage to line themselves up. The Lings do get a good angle though, and the Marines shall get cleared up eventually. But a lot of mining time's being delayed, and TargA just decides to tap out. And yeah, TaeJa managing to just completely demolish TargA there. 3 cheeses and an opening. Sounds like a bad rom-com, but there you have it. The finals will be TaeJa versus 4GG. I've been Nian, and I will see you in the finals.